Hey there, this is Avinash. I hope you guys doing absolutely fine. So today I'm going to be reviewing a kind of a skeptical smartphone around it launched before 1 year in 2019. So I just got it and I'm using currently for 2 months actually. So I had posted a dedicated camera review this regarding this. I think you saw already that. And today I'm going to be doing a gaming review, but it does not make any sense doing gaming review with a 1 year old smartphone. But I thought why not, because in lockdown many of the smartphones are not releasing and it's quite a decent smartphone for the price what you pay, because anyways my budget was around 15,000 to have a mid-ranger. So I checked out this. I actually, the boycott China scene was also going on, so I thought why not check this out. By the way guys, Motorola is a subsidiary of Lenovo, but still they manufacture their devices in Tamil Nadu, that is in Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu. Basically, the units are being manufactured again completely. You can't get a proper Indian made smartphone. That's the fact. That's the raw fact you have to accept. So without any wasting time, I would check these beast out, because I'm calling this as a beast because doesn't have any raw like 6 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and the processor is also Exynos 9609, which is again a mid-range level of processor with a decent amount of benchmark. Again, benchmarks is not ideally how you compare the devices. So again, the performance was very good. So you can also see in the later part of the video, because the settings what you can get in the default was very high. I mean, the smooth and the extreme frame rates. Regularly we don't see these kinds of settings in the mid-range to upper premium range of the devices, as I had an Honor 8 Pro, which was again the flagship device from the Honor, that does not also have these kinds of settings. So I appreciate Exynos for really optimizing the whatever game they have, because all the games I tried, like Asphalt 9 was one of the game, PUBG, and again Asphalt 8. All of them ran very fine, but in this particular video, I'll be just showing the PUBG at the max graphic setting. Before that, do let me know your opinion in the comment section down below, and before that, leaving the video, drop me one of those if you can, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's roll into the gaming review of this smartphone. So guys, this is the Motorola One Vision what I told, and let me just show you the graphic settings. Actually, it's quite shocking that in the mid-range device, as you can see, it is even going to extreme. I don't know, maybe there will be a focusing issue, please bear with me. And you can set it to smooth also, and if you can go to balance, it comes down to ultra automatically. So you can go to HD and you can go to HDR. It's a good thing that it's going till ultra. Some of the smartphone they have extreme also, but this phone unfortunately caps out in the ultra mode. And here I'm using the movie, and yeah, so let me just play any of the matches. I'm not going to be playing TDM. I'll play a full match so that you can see the frame rate drops as well. And let's put the start, and yeah. So actually, basically, it's a glass bag normally, and I never faced any kind of overheating or any kind of that issues. So basically, when you play for more than an hour or so, like the battery tends to drain quite a bit, because it does not have a bigger capacity battery. It just have a 3500 mAh of battery. So as you can see in the ultra frame rates also, there is no lag. So the shadows are being rendered very well, but I would recommend you to play in uh, smooth and extreme. It's the best settings to spot enemies as well, and it just gives a little bit of what do you say, smoothness towards the game, because as it says, the graphics smooth. So HDR, what it gives is, it gives more enhanced shadows, and again more dynamic range towards the skies. So it's a little bit towards the vibrant. So yeah, this is how. So what I do is, I'll just play for a couple of minutes and I'll tell you the review. So I'll add some of the video samples so that you can also look at those. So let me see the time also. The time is, as you can see on the right corner, 3:16, and the battery 68%, and I'm running on currently on dual sim, and Wi-Fi is connected. So based upon that, you can have a rough stat around, if you do a 15 minutes of gaming, how much the battery will what do you say, drain. Let me just see where to jump. So as you can see, the map, the detail of the map is also quite well rendering. And let me just tell you one good thing about this. If I maximize the volume of the speaker, it's pretty loud, I would say. It's not the average sound, it's a little bit on the louder side, and you will never face any kind of problem while taking calls or anything from the speaker. But one thing to note, that if you just block it out, it's completely gonna block the game sound. Only it's having a single what do you say, the speaker setup. It does not have a stereo speaker setup. And one more thing is that if you have to play in Android 10, yeah, PUBG, it's gonna cut out the edges. You have to just change the settings. So I have did that, so only you can see the right side, you have the punch hole camera. Otherwise it's gonna come till the punch hole camera. So you have to do that if you want the widest view from this game. So as you can see, it's pretty smooth, I would say. I think in the mid-range, this is the first device I am testing out, and I would say it does not disappoint me at all. Because I played in Redmi Note 7 Pro, couple of Snapdragon devices, and I would say this is quite a bit of magic, I would say, because it is doing a great job in terms of rendering graphics. Because I think it's because of the Mali G7 third generation of GPUs, which are pretty decent, and they've been using in the upper mid-range devices. So I think it's gonna take a lot of time. So what I'll do is I'll just play for 5-10 minutes, otherwise this video is gonna be so long. So finally 7 to 8 minutes of gaming, and it looks quite good, and I would say frankly it does not even lag even a percent. And guys, I did not play around with the graphics, it's still on the same graphics, HDR, and at the ultra frame rates. So guys, it's been 9 to 10 minutes of gaming, and the graphic performance is quite well, and there is no lag. Let me just show you the settings. I did not even change, it is on the same graphics settings. So I'll rather prefer to set it on smooth and extreme, because it will get a better frame rates, and you can play better. So it's actually nice thing that the Exynos is trying to optimize their chipset, even the mid-range one. I don't know about the entry-level one, what do you see on the Samsung's M series smartphones. But this was a quite a surprising thing for me, because I never expected that this kind of chipset will be able to push the frame rates through HDR, and that too in the ultra settings. So that's a good thing, because I've been using a lot of Snapdragon chipsets which are on mid-range. They were never able to go max out. They max out at around HD, and that's a good thing. And one more thing, guys, I'm not facing any kind of heating issue. It just get quite a bit of warminess around the camera region, and at these earpiece a little bit, and that's all. That's very quite normal in all the smartphones if you game for such a long duration with such a high settings, and even the brightness is at high, so that's not a big deal also. So guys, what I do is I'll just lower down the graphics settings, so that I'll be able to make it more playable. I mean, it's guys, don't take it as a wrong sense, because it is playable at these settings also, but I am a little bit comfortable at these settings, smooth and extreme. Most of the players play at these settings, and I put it as movie, and you can even put it colorful. So let me just go to settings, and as you can see, it changes the whole perspective of the game. It just makes the entire game little smoother, and you feel there will be adding up of extra FPS, but I don't know how to count, but definitely I feel it. And guys, there is a little bit of minor jitteriness in the game. That's not because of the, what do you say, the chipset or the network issue, because the ping I am get is quite well, like 52 ms I am getting. That's quite well. That's because of PUBG is certainly not completely optimized for the mobile platform as of now in certain chipsets. So Exynos is one of those, and I think they should do this very soon, because nowadays mobile gaming is recently a very big, what do you say, trend. So let me just switch the vehicle, and as you can see, the player movements is also very fluid. As of now there is no enemy, so I thought I'll just fire up the gun and I'll just show how it works. So I think number 3 is in trouble. If possible, let me just go. Who is So guys, it's been almost 18 minutes of gaming, and the battery level was at 65 I guess, and it's 59. So it's performing quite well according to 3500 mAh battery, and still there is no lag, and still the game is, it will take a little bit of duration, because alive is 20 and I did not killed, because obviously I can't do simultaneously both of the things, shooting and playing this game, concentrating. So yeah, this is working very well, and on my palm I am not feeling any kind of warm. It's a little bit warm and over this portion, because all of the processors are residing on this area, and on the front side we have on this area it's a little bit warm, and on the down the battery is not heating anymore. It does not heat up normally with any smartphone, so it's performing really well. So guys, I think I have to end this video over here, because it's gonna take a little while. So you guys, that was a gaming review, I mean the PUBG review of the Motorola One Vision. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you enjoy, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and if you are not still subscribed to my YouTube channel, you hit that subscribe button. So I'll see you in my next video with something interesting. So bye bye and take care.